Episode 6. The Mask and the Monster. Zara couldn't sleep. The fire had died. Her fingers still tingled with the aftershock of the soul fire trial, and the sigils on her arms refused to fade. Outside her window, storm clouds churned. She could sense something pressing against the edge of her awareness, like the world was holding its breath. A creak, then silence. She sat up, suddenly alert. Another sound, a whisper of cloth, a footstep where there shouldn't be one. Zara slipped from bed, just as the dagger sank into her pillow. She spun. The intruder moved fast. Dark clothes, no sound. A veilstone blade, glowing faint blue, slashed toward her neck. She raised her hands. The sigils flared. The dagger stopped midair, quivering as shadow coiled around her wrists. "You've improved," the masked assassin said, stepping back. Zara stared. "You were trying to kill me. If I wanted you dead, you'd be bleeding." He pulled off the mask. Zara's breath caught. A scar cut across his brow, and his right eye gleamed silver. He wasn't entirely human, not anymore. But his face, it was familiar. She'd seen it in the journal. "You're Kale, Seraphina's shadow." He inclined his head. "She called me that." I was her sword in silence. Zara's hands trembled. "Then why are you here?" Kale's expression darkened. "To wake you up. You're sleepwalking through a storm, wearing a queen's skin. You think the Noxians are your biggest problem. They were hers. Yours is worse." He threw a small crystal on the floor. It shattered. An illusion unfolded. A memory. Zara saw Seraphina, standing in the very same room, bleeding from the shoulder. She clutched a scroll. Kale stood beside her. "They know what I did," Seraphina said, voice shaking. "If the veil doesn't kill me, the crown will. Then let them fear you more than they fear the truth." Kale replied, "And what truth is that?" she whispered. He pointed toward the palace, one who uses holy law to cover unholy power. Seraphina found them, and they tried to erase her. Then why didn't she tell the prince? "Because it's him." Zara's world stopped. "Alaric," she whispered. Kyle stepped forward. "He wears the crown of light, but shadows cling to his footsteps. The Viper found him out. That's why she had to die." Zara's knees buckled. Everything was more dangerous than she'd ever imagined. "I'm not Seraphina," she whispered. "No," Carl said. "But you have her body, her power, her legacy." He tossed her the Veilstone dagger. "Now decide, will you finish her war or die in her place?"